Lakhpat Fort. Located along the vast horizon of white sand of Kutch, Gujarat, close to the international borders, lies once a flourishing town of Lakhpat Fort, which was once a coastal trade town. The natural shift in the course of the Indus River led to the shifting of the masses in the search of income, who had been long settled in the fort ensemble, leaving the place abandoned. Today, only a handful of families thrive there, bearing the torch of the local culture. The enormous stretch of the Lakhpat Fort spread over 7 kilometers and consists of 28 bastions. It also has 4 small gates and 2 main gates, namely the Bhujwaro Gate and Jakat Gate. Owing to the proximity to the neighboring country and the endless of the sea on the other side, the border security force consistently guards the area from the fort. The fort derived its name as it was built by Rao Lakhpat, or probably it's generated wealth in lakhs during 1800. The fort is a protected monument with the Directorate of Archaeology and Museums, Gujarat. The Tourism Corporation of Gujarat Limited Authority looks after the fort and has undertaken to holistically conserve and develop the fort. To begin, the scope of work began with documenting the site and understanding its historic importance and architectural style. Over the years, the sea breeze and other weathering factors have caused enormous damage to the stone masonry. The sandstone and the limestone in several places show distress in the form of alveolization, erosion and deterioration of the stone blocks. Besides, the brutally smothered cement layer for pointing has further blocked the breathing and exchange of moisture. Further, several structures within the ensemble are in a devastated and damaged state, yearning for urgent attention. These structures are typically vernacular houses and administration-related structures such as courts and offices of the bygone era. The traditional material usage, such as similar stone for Dutchman and retrofitting, shell lime for lime repointing, and lime concrete shall be incorporated to retain originality. Further, other specialized techniques such as hot lime grouting, SS pin stitching, and helical bar strengthening. Thus, the fortification, its rampart, and the structures will be restored by applying the national and international conservation charters and policies. Once restored, these structures can be converted into museums and audiovisual rooms under adaptive reuse as per conservation ethics. The adaptive reuse points at recreating as well as transforming the space for heritage tourism. This recreation will give the visitors an idea of the gated city that once thrived inside the large fortification. In order to connect these structures and to conquer the vastness of the fort within reach, accessibility has to be established. It can be made accessible with the help of transport means such as cycle pathways, zipliners, toy trains, golf carts, and possibly cable cars or sky trams. Tourist footfall and its management is one of the most important factors, which remains as one of the aim behind the conservation and development of the site. As there also exists large barren land patches where activities such as tent cities, traditional Bhunga house experience, camping, stargazing, outdoor activities, and children's activities. The water bodies in the site can be utilized to collect the water from the rainwater harvesting pits directed by channels to recharge natural groundwater table. The folk art of Bhuj, ranging such as the vanishing art such as the Hando Ghamelo music instrument, Kutchi folk dance and handicraft weaving will keep the tourists entertained. Next, other miscellaneous items such as cannon display stands and landscape hardscapes such as signage, direction boards, and information boards will be placed along with other public amenities such as toilets and drinking water fountains. The bastions will have temporary gazebos to provide temporary solace to visitors in the scorching sun of the Kutch region. For the additional safety of the visitors, CI railings will be placed throughout the edge of the fortification and CCTVs will be established. The restoration of a monument is not the ultimate goal, but its maintenance post-restoration is also equally important. Hence, to safeguard and maintain the fort, it is a recommendation to carry out the operation and maintenance of the fort for the next 5 years. For smooth running of the tourist facilities and all other maintenance purposes, the operation and maintenance should be extended after execution. Overall, the project will breathe a new life into the Lakhpat Fort project with the joint efforts of the Honorable CM of Gujarat, the Tourism Corporation of Gujarat Limited and State Archaeology under the execution by expert conservators and consultants. The white sand natural landscape round the fort will provide a unique experience to its visitors by restoring the local art and architecture. Ultimately, the project will place the Kutch region on the map of the popular tourist destination.